Guys, if you're still balding in 2026, what are you doing? There's an easy solution.
Yo, 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 what is up? What is up? What is up? I hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone is doing well. A lot to talk about regarding the Philadelphia Eagles. I haven't talked to you guys in a bit. We haven't streamed, by myself. I haven't streamed in a while. But last couple days have been kind of crazy health-wise, but everything's good now. I feel way better today than I did yesterday, the last 2 days. So I thank everybody for your patience. I actually wanted to stream the first day. I wanted to stream the first day of OTAs. Or sorry, technically it was the second day, but that's when the media was present. And I couldn't that day because I ended up getting kidney stones in the morning. So it was really, really bad. So hence why I put out the post that I was at the hospital. But hope everyone's doing well. We got a lot of shit to talk about here because we're getting close to the post-June. We're getting close to June, the A.J. Brown trade. I don't even know what to think of this anymore. Like, to me, I think Patriot fans want all of us to think that this deal is already done and they're putting out false news that that they're not even close on any type of trade talk. Somebody close to the situation on both parties that it's a complete lie that this trade is already done, and they're just lying about it right now, and just all this noise that's going on is for nothing. But I honestly think that nothing is going on at all. I really don't. I mean, honestly, the players are so excited. I mean, even the first day of OTAs, like Nick talked about, as much as I don't want to hear about Nick, I mean, we really heard about how he's really commanding the room. And Jalen Hurts is sticking by Mannion's side like every fucking second of the day. He is a micromanager of an offensive scheme. I mean, it was all great news. You know what I mean? But why doesn't AJ not want to be a part of that? You know what I mean? That's why I'm kind of confused on what the real problem is, why AJ just doesn't want to stay here. It's got to be the head coach. I mean, it's got to be that. I mean, Jalen Hurts said he's good with AJ. I mean, he has to say that. So, I mean, I don't know how their relationship is. I mean, he didn't show up to his wedding, so I don't know how much to really take from it. Let me say hi to everybody in the chat. Sean Mads. We got Lou Mans. We got Sean Glid. What's going on? Eric, old headed. What's going on? Appreciate it so much. Eric says, Joey, I don't have my reg anymore. YouTube is unsubscribing people from your channel, bro. Yeah, that's probably the case. I mean, it wouldn't shock me. It's happened to probably everybody. So yeah, I mean, doesn't really surprise me, but you'll have it back. Don't worry. I'm gonna be going over stuff after the stream's done. So, no wrench anymore. What? So what? Everyone just got fucking reset? Do I have any moderators in here right now? Do I have no moderators? That's so fucking weird. That's really weird. Joey, you're the best Eagles content creator. Might be the best YouTuber. Period. Let me tell you, I appreciate it, but I'm definitely not the best, and I'm just a fan. That's it. That's all I am. So nothing crazy about it. Nothing crazy about it. Now I want to go. Oh, so this is working properly and nicely. So that's good. Hope everyone likes the new chat thing. I've been working on some stuff to make it look a little bit more clear and better, and it seems like it's working. It's working pretty good. I think it's working pretty fantastic. Why can't I show? No, that's not it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, now we got it. Okay. So let's get this configured out here. I should have did this before. So this way we're good to go with the whole situation there. So that's good. Let's see. Lord says, yeah, Joe, I don't have my wrench. Yeah, what the fuck? I didn't do any of that. All right. I'm sorry for people that oh, there's SE Birds fan. SE Birds fan has one. Sorry. I don't know why people don't have them. That's really weird. Because I only get rid of I only reset the mods if people are blocking people. Yeah, I saw it, Lord. Yeah. All right. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I will fix it all. So I just added a few more mods. We should be good. Alfredo says, I have a feeling Howie is going to give in and just get a first and 28 and nothing more for some reason. Yeah, I think that's what the Patriots want. The Patriots want to give up the 20. They might not want to give up a first, but I think if they have to, they want to give up that 28 first round pick. The Eagles want a 27 first. There's no doubt about it. A 27 first rounder. And the Patriots don't want to give it up. Like, I don't know how fucking greedy you could be. I really don't. How greedy can you be? Like, you think so high of this fucking player, and you think that we're going to give him up for nothing? I mean, he was one of our number one receivers. Like, you're acting as if, like, he's a number 3 or he's some depth fucking receiver that we're trying to trade. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I swear to God, dude, like, there is no way that this is the only team that has interest in A.J. Brown, and we're not hearing about it. There's no fucking way that's the case. You know what I mean? So, yo, Linda, what's going on? First super chat of the day. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. Says Joey, do you think if the Eagles make it past June 2nd, does it signal that Howie is holding out for more assets? Yeah. If this trade is not done within the first 2 days, if this trade is not done sorry, let me restart. If this trade is not done within the first 2 days, yeah, like they're not getting enough. If this goes more than 2 days, if it goes more than a week, yeah, I think it's pretty bad. I think if it goes more than a week, I think another team is involved. I'm telling you right now, if the Chargers aren't going for him, okay? If the Chargers are not going for AJ Brown in this trade, then somebody else is involved. Somebody else is going to be calling the Eagles. There is a team out there that's very quiet, that hasn't said a word. June 1st is going to hit, and the Eagles are going to get that phone call. There's going to be a team that's going to come right in and offer Howie Roseman a boatload of picks. I would love to put him in Cleveland. I would love to put him in Jacksonville. The 2 places or the 3 places I didn't want him to go is Kansas City, the Patriots, and obviously the Rams. I mean, those are the 3 places I really didn't want him to go, but if he's not on the Patriots, I'm pretty happy about it. It is what it is. If he's there, then he's there. I just want the compensation that I want for him. You know, that's really all it comes down to. Alfredo's rap sheet made it seem like the Patriots don't want to give up a first in 28 either. It's the latest report. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's really boiled down to now. Like, they're being real fucking stingy. But why are they acting as if, like, I fucking hate those Patriot fans. Like, I can't stand them. They are, like, literally all over my fucking timeline. Like, they're acting as if they have all the leverage. Like, every time the Eagles made a move this past offseason, it was almost like, hey, like, oh, Jordan Davis gets an extension. You know, oh, the Eagles can't afford A.J. Brown now. Oh, the Eagles signed this one. They can't afford A.J. Brown. Like, they're acting as if, like, we were going to ship him out this year anyway, which we were not going to, okay? The Eagles were going to keep A.J. Brown for one more fucking year. I think everybody knows that. But I see a bunch of really excited players, especially from OTAs, especially from hearing a lot more information about Mannion and how he's micromanaging everything. And I mean, to hear all of that and the wide receiver concepts, I'm like, why is everyone happy? Every other player is happy, but one fucking guy on this roster is so fucking dissatisfied with the situation. I really don't fucking get it. I don't get it. It's either the quarterback or it's the fucking head coach or both. It's got to be a bad relationship somewhere, because why is he the only one that's like, so I've never seen a fucking player want out of a very successful team that's in the playoffs every fucking year. Whether it's bad coaching or not, they're successful because they're always in the playoffs. Yeah, they're not winning 3-4 Super Bowls straight, but you bent to 2 in the last few years. So I'm very confused on it. Is there any media inside OTAs? No, I don't think so. From what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing anything at all right now. I'm not seeing anything involving. I'm not seeing anything involving. I thought media was going to be at OTAs today. That's why I was like, okay, they announced the days, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're actually not there. So we'll see. But I don't think so. I think it's a dead day. Chris says if we don't get a first in 27 for AJ, then keep him for another year. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to keep him, fine. If you want him to, if he wants to sit on the bench and not play and lose all his fucking money, fine. You know what I mean? Like, he is better off staying. You know what I mean? As much as I fucking hate the specific things that he's done, I hate what he put us through this offseason. If he ends up staying, which is probably not likely, I mean, you know, like, you're pretty much can go back to normal at this point. You pretty much can go back to normal. And if Manning can get AJ Brown on top of on top of Lemon, on top of Devontae Smith, I mean, even getting Wicks into this offense, I mean, you're fucking stacked. I mean, you're stacked at receiver even better, with AJ Brown staying here. I mean, that's what I've always wanted. I've always wanted him to stay. If he stays, I'll support him. If he doesn't, then it's on his way, and that's pretty much it. So, Donald, the Real Eagles fan for life, says, Joey, if they don't give us what we want, then find another trade partner. Go Birds, fly Eagles, fly. Well, yeah. They're not getting what they fucking want because those scumbags want to give us a second and like a third or fourth round pick. That's what all these Patriot fans, some of these top guys, media-wise, they're saying, oh, a second and like a fourth should do it. I'm like, bro, Jalen Waddle went for a first and a fucking third. Jalen Waddle had probably one good year, probably one good AJ Brown type year. I mean, what? Jalen Waddle, because what? Because AJ Brown's older? Just it's so dumb the way they've treated this. It's like they want this player so badly, and they think he's the final piece for that fucking offense, whether they deserve to be in that Super Bowl or not, which they fucking didn't. We all know that, okay? They know that. They know their quarterback fucking completely choked in that Super Bowl and got out fucking coached, out everything. I mean, a second and a fucking fourth round pick. I mean, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Lord says, I hope that sucks. We hope we get some OTA news if it's possible today. So hyped for the season. Yeah, I'm pumped. I mean, it's crazy because by this time of the season, we're not even talking about anything. Usually it's dead. I mean, I should be on vacation right now. But this whole thing looming right now, it's been kind of crazy, Rod says, I don't think Johnny Wilson's making the roster. Maybe Cooper, but wide receiver room is stacked with or without AJ. Yeah, no, it is. I mean, I think Wicks is going to be your number 2. Mekhi Lemon will be your number 3. He'll be in the slot. He'll probably move outside, inside. Who knows what they're doing? I think Dontavian Wicks needs to be given an opportunity with a lot more talent around this offense than he ever had in fucking Green Bay. I feel really good about him. Darius Cooper is going to have, a lot of competition in front of him. Even you have Elijah Mitchell or whatever the fuck his name is, the guy that was friends with AJ Brown. Johnny Wilson, he's got to stay healthy. I mean, he just has to stay healthy. I mean, he gets hurt again. I mean, goodbye. I mean, this is really his last year, in my opinion. He's got another couple years, but he really needs to step up, and really show something, whether it's being a blocker or whatever. Eli Stowers was really a no-show at OTAs, at least for the day. I mean, we didn't hear nothing about Eli Stowers at all. So it's been kind of crazy. I'm trying to do one more thing here. Fuck, there you are. Can't do it. There we go. I'm adding mods. I'm adding some moderators as we go. So just give me time. I'm adding moderators as we go here. So people are getting unmodded and unsubbed, which is fucking bullshit. But Lord of Darkness, what up, buddy? Does Milt Williams and other players on the Pats are pushing the front office to trade for AJ Brown? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, players always do that. I mean, that's normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. How many times have Lane Johnson or somebody tweeted towards another player to get him to Philadelphia? It's happened almost every fucking time. Neo said, Joey, I'm being inundated with ads. Disrupt you. Just heads up, so you're gonna stay. We're here to stay with you. Yeah, there's there's gonna be ads. There's always ads. Nothing different. It's medium. There's medium ads. So that's how it works, unfortunately. Crank says AJ Nolan in a first round and Ringo for Garrett. Yeah. I mean, I don't, dude. Like the problem is that the whole Miles Garrett thing. Like, I know everybody's talking about it and everybody's like hyping it up, but like it's kind of ridiculous just because it's kind of ridiculous at this point because it's just they restructured his contract, right? It's not that he's not affordable because he is affordable. The problem is you have to give up like some major compensation. Like I have no issue with getting him. The problem is the trade compensation. Like if you were to get AJ Brown to Philadelphia, sorry, if you were to get AJ Brown traded to the Browns, which I don't know if that's going to happen because they already drafted 2 receivers, so I really don't even know if that's even possible. But if they were to get AJ Brown to Cleveland, I think there's a more likely chance they could get a Myles Garrett back. I think there is a possibility there. Because at least like you're giving, look, we'll give you AJ Brown, give us Myles Garrett. Look, 26 and 27 are very cheap years for Myles Garrett. Once they get to 2028, then they have to redo his deal. Like, he's already up there in age, so I don't know. You got to figure something out with that. I think if AJ Brown goes there, I think it's more likely. I can't see them giving up draft picks for fucking Myles Garrett. I mean, they're going to ask for a lot. But he is older. But he is so fucking productive, so there's just so much more that goes into it. We need some more likes. I appreciate it. If you could like this stream, I do appreciate it. And if you watch any videos, definitely hit like buttons on everything because it definitely helps. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. If you haven't picked out, there's 134 people there. I appreciate everybody joining and really giving me time to, have some time on some things. If you guys haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. If you haven't liked the stream, definitely like it. And check out the pinned comment memberships. Give some memberships to the community. I got a lot of stuff going on. We haven't had any memberships the last, 5 days. There is some stuff that I'm working on now that is taking some time. So definitely go grab some memberships in the pinned comment if you guys have it. Trying to build on memberships a lot going forward, so which I haven't the last few years. So this is the first year where it's going to get pretty nuts. Linda. Oh, let me go back to the other screen. I got to put up the other thing. Linda with the super chat. Thank you so much for all the support. Says, very interesting that Myles Garrett and AJ Brown have the exact cap hit in 26. Maybe 2 first and AJ for Myles. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a lot, dude. I mean, 2 first round picks, that's too much. That's too much. You give up 2. I mean, that's way, you need your draft capital, bro. You need draft. You run out of first round picks. You miss a first round next year, or you miss a first round pick for the next 2 years. I mean, you're gonna be in a situation. I would never fucking do that. If I would give up 1 first to maybe like a 28 first, or I don't know, I would give up 1 first rounder, maybe. And maybe a player. You're gonna have to trade Nolan Smith or something. You're gonna have to give him up because you're gonna have to cut somebody. It's not gonna make it. You're gonna have to cut an edge rusher. You're not cutting Grenard. You're not cutting Jalix Hunt. You're not cutting Ebikidi. Ebikidi is gonna be a fucking gem, by the way. Just watch what he plays. Ebikidi is gonna be a fucking monster. I already know it's gonna happen. So that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. We got the William 1122. Thank you for joining the uncensored content of the memberships. I appreciate so much for you joining up. Thank you so much, the William. Thank you, man. It means a lot. It means a lot. Ron says, piss off the Pats by keeping AJ or sending him to a bum team. That's true. That is true. Appreciate it, Rollin. AJ to the Chargers would make sense. Now, we did see that Derwin James got paid a big fucking contract, like $73.4 million. I mean, fucking crazy. He got paid as the top highest paid safety. This is his second time. So we knew the Chargers peaked in before the draft. They peaked in. They left the AJ Brown sweepstakes at that point. And now potentially they could be coming back. So they could be coming back again. It's only been a rumor. It's not been solid. It hasn't been anything concrete on that situation. So we'll see how it goes. Ron says, I'd be happy with giving up a 28 first, AJ Nolan in a second or third, preferably 28 compensation as well. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Look, a 28 first, I'd probably give up for Garrett. There'd probably be some way the Eagles could probably get that back. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's just, to me, I just don't know if Howie's is willing to do that right now. I just don't know. I think Howie will try to get him less than. I mean, I'll give up a second rounder easily. You know what I mean? I'll give up maybe a second and maybe like a couple thirds if that's what they want to do the next 2 years. I mean, I would be fine with that. But to give up a first round pick, I just don't know if they'll be in the market to do that, you know? Alfredo says, D Gun said today, don't be surprised if Howie hangs on at AJ and he shows up to mandatory mini camp, but he still thinks he's going to New England, but there's a chance Howie holds on to him. They don't have to give him up. That's what these Patriot fans need to fucking realize. We don't have to give him up. Like, I don't get what's like the whole thing where, oh, you have to give him up. He's disgruntled. He's pissed off. He doesn't want to be there. They're not going to hold on to him. The Eagles could do whatever the fuck they want. The Eagles don't treat their players like shit. But if Howie has to make a move here, you know what I mean? He'll make a fucking move. You know what I mean? Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. All right, coming. All right, sorry. I thought I had a issue in the kitchen for a second. All right. Let's see. Gabe says it would definitely be a slap to the face to Hunt. What are we talking about here? I mean, I'd be satisfied with keeping who we got if we can't get Miles, but if Dallas is aggressive to get Miles, then we should try to be aggressive for Miles too, so they don't get him. Yeah, I mean, the Cowboys have been listed. The Cowboys have been listed as a, because he's from Dallas, he's been listed as a potential fit over there. Like I said, I think it's a long shot right now. Like, look, I think it's going to be overkill at that point. Like, look, if they didn't have an impactful edge rusher right now, I would do everything in my power to go get him. But I'm not that desperate to get another guy in like this. You know what I mean? The Donald says, relax, Eagles Nation. We have the best GM in the NFL. We are not give up a good player for pennies on the dollar of Howie Vision. We are just living it. Fly goes fly. Yeah, I'm not worried about him. Trust me, if they give up a second and a fourth for AJ Brown, it's gonna be like, yeah, it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be a disaster. You know. Joey forgot that. No, I have there's like I had plumbers in here like last week, and I've had like an issue with some of the pipes and stuff. So everything's fine, but I just want to make sure. I heard noise, so I freaked out for a second. Lord says Dallas is too dumb to go after Miles, bro. That's funny. Remember when King Henry begged to be there and that they passed on him? No, I mean, they're not looking to make a big splash like that. I don't think they're looking to make a big splash. So, would you trade Ringo? Would trade Ringo for Sweat? I mean, you're gonna have to give up draft picks for Sweat. I mean, Ringo for Sweat, straight up is not gonna happen. You know. Gay says someone said it would be a slap to the face of Grenard if we trade for Miles. It said it would be a slap to the face. Oh no, I mean, no, I don't. No, I mean, it would be. I mean, honestly, I mean, from what Jalen Hunt has shown us, I mean, he's actually better in a deeper rotation. He just has to take some of his production and kind of move it a little bit closer to the earlier in the season. I mean, I think Hunt is fine. He just doesn't start too hot, you know. He didn't really start hot last year, you know. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Myles Garrett to the Steelers, maybe. Art says, who's going to take Dingo the Clown? Dingo the Clown for the exchange for a great edge? Yeah, I don't either. I really don't know. Gotta drink that cranberry juice for the kidneys. Let's see. Round says, Howie being patient. Howie being patient could pay off in the end. We have the leverage, so we could get what we want. The Patriots would be sad as fuck because they ain't doing shit without a star wide receiver on their schedule. No, they have a tough schedule. I looked over their schedule. They have a lot of like 3 to 4 back-to-back games that are tough, dude. So who they have over there? They got Booty. I mean, I don't get it. Like that Booty kid, like I don't mind him, but like I wouldn't want him in a trade. We're good at wide receiver. I don't need to get him. He's got one more year left on his deal. He's really cheap. And they have the kid from Green Bay that got paid $22 million a year, you know? So they don't really have enough over there. They need that number one guy, but they think that Howie Roseman's going to fucking cave for them because we need to push him out of Philadelphia. We need to get him out as fast as possible because, you know, we don't have the leverage, you know. Grenard and Garrett and the edges would be disruptive. Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be fucking great. I mean, just seeing what Grenard can. I mean, Grenard is so fucking underrated. I mean, I have some stupid people that have commented on some videos here or there that are like, oh, he didn't have a great year last year. Well, no shit, dude. He had a bum shoulder. He still led the defense in pressure rate on a bum shoulder for 14 weeks. Yeah, okay. He didn't want to go out. He didn't want to be out the rest of the year. He wanted to try to play on a bum shoulder. He had 2 fucking sacks. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, it happens, man. He had back-to-back 12-sack seasons. And you're telling me with 2 sacks, 70-something pressures for Jalen Phillips, and 2 years prior to that, ACL and fucking Achilles injuries. You know what I mean? Crazy. I love Hump, but he's not Garrett. Garrett is the best non-QB talent in the fucking league. Yeah, well, no shit. Yeah. 100%. You know? 100%. Let's see. Ron, I'm excited to see how this new offense looks with the weapons we have, especially our O-line needs to bounce back, but I'm very confident either way. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, what the Eagles are doing, you know, especially like when I hear like wide receiver concepts, I hear the short passing game using middle of the field, outside zone runs, motion, under center runs. I mean, it's just music to my ears. The players are so damn excited. I was really happy. I mean, I think Mannion's been like, I mean, we got to see this thing unfold. Like, I mean, look, the league has been glazing. The league has been glazing this fucking guy. Like, whenever this guy gets his chance, I'm not really getting the feeling that Nick's really involved in much. We heard that blending quote, but I think it's more of the blending with certain positions and what the Eagles have done well in the past, which is fine. I think he will take some things. I think he'll actually watch some tape on what Kellen Moore did, on what Steichen did. I mean, I would hope. Why this fucking coaching staff never did that last year, I really have no idea. Um, so it's interesting. He says Grenard is underrated demon, but they're gonna find. Oh no, they're gonna fucking find out. I mean, look, if Jalen Carter could play on his fucking level of what we know he could play on, I mean, look what he did. He was back from that. He was back from the shoulder surgery that he had, or the little shoulder clean out, and he looked perfectly fine. He was fine the last few games. He was fucking wrecking. So having a Grenard, see, Jalen Hunt is good, but he's not that good. Like, he's good. I mean, I have to say, he's pretty fucking impressive. I can't even like shit on him because he's actually been really fucking impressive. But they would double team when you don't have that impact edge rusher. They would double team Jalen Carter. They would double team on they would do 2 double teams sometimes. Double team Carter, double team on Jordan Davis because your outsides has those one-on-ones. You know what I mean? And there's, it's easy to attack the defense that way when you don't have that impactful guy on the edge. Now, yeah, it's gonna be really fucking tough now. Now it's gonna be fucking tough. So we'll see how it goes, but So there was another thing. So here's another one. So this fucking account, this Savage dude, he's like he talks about AJ Brown like I think non-fucking stop all fucking day. Like all fucking day, it's AJ Brown, AJ Brown, AJ Brown, AJ Brown. So he put out something regarding Christian Gonzalez. I thought that was really interesting. So he said if Christian Gonzalez doesn't show up at mandatory minicamp on June 15th, then we have a story. So Christian Gonzalez hasn't even showed up. He hasn't even showed up to minicamp. Sorry, hasn't showed up to OTAs. So that's interesting. How far is that going to go? I mean, he's still got 2 years left, so he should be asking for a contract like at least next year. You know what I mean? But I wonder if there's some friction with Christian Gonzalez in this team. So if Christian Gonzalez if AJ Brown's not traded yet and Christian Gonzalez is still not at fucking by at least minicamp, that's going to be an interesting thing if both of these things haven't happened yet. Yeah, I know. Savage is annoying. There's a few that are really fucking. There's an AJ like Muse Patriots fucking page. There's some really fucking annoying ones. Like some really annoying ones here. So we'll see how it goes. So Rappaport could say, "Hey, the Eagles are not close on a deal right now with the Patriots. They don't want to give up a first-round pick, so this could take a little bit longer." And then he says, "Oh, it's all noise. The deal is done. It's already done behind. This is all fake stuff. They're just putting this out there because it's not past June 1st yet." Like, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, come on now. Russ, I want to finally beat Seattle for once, too. I know they won the Super Bowl. Every season is so different, so, I mean, we could see a W. Yeah, we have them at the end of the year, which is good, so it'll be a nice game at the end of the year for the Eagles. 2 Super Bowl teams back, 2 teams that were in the Super Bowl the last couple years. It'd be a nice matchup, Lord says, it won't be from me, all I'm saying. Let's see. Ningo says, Joey, we still can't trust Tricky Dicky to keep his hands off the playbook with that Clouds ego. He thinks he's Mr. Know-It-All. Well, we're going to find out. I mean, it won't take us long to figure it out. You know what I mean? See, Lucas says Philly is right. He will be with the Eagles. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's nothing promising, but there's signs for it. So your wrench is gone. Yeah, a lot of people's wrenches are gone, unfortunately. I had to give some back today, so They just need to worry about Gonzalez and not AJ Brown. Yeah, I mean, look, if you already, they're going to have a player that's they on top. I mean, I don't know how they're going to keep both of them. I mean, they might be able to keep both of them, but you have to pay AJ. They got to pay AJ Brown after this year because the guaranteed money's gone. So AJ Brown's going to need a new contract after this year, and Christian Gonzalez is going to need a new contract too. Sorry, I didn't have my other screen up before. Big Sarge says Grenard on one side, Garrett on the other side. Dak would pee his pants. Yeah. Or he'll just try to fucking spit at them and hide behind his offensive line so he doesn't have to face one of them and get one of them fucking suspended for the game. What he did last time. That shit annoyed me. When that happened, when Jalen Carter did that spitting bullshit, I remember I was like, get him out of the fucking game. Why would he fucking do that? I was pissed at Jalen Carter. And then he was like, oh, he got spit on first. Oh, fuck him. I was like, screw that. Brown says, Howie was smart with the wide receiver position because we have more than enough depth. Hollywood, Elijah Moore, Darius Cooper, having Smith, Lemon, Wicks, our main three could be nasty. Yeah. Hollywood Brown, I don't know what role he's going to be because he was the first receiver that was signed. So I didn't know, I guess he was going to be the number 2 or probably the number 3. But now, is he going to play special teams? Is he going to be a little bit more than that? I really don't know what's going to happen. Should be really interesting, I guess we'll see. Only time will tell with that. Lord, anything less than a first for AJ is just us getting fleeced, not happening. Eagles, no, it's not. I promise you that will not happen. But now they're, first they were like they want to give up the 28 first. Now they want to give up a second and a 4th round pick for him. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't get how, you think of, I don't get what you're trying to do. You're trying to pressure us into trading him. And then you have that stupid fucking head coach that was pretty much using his mule in Dirty Diana, okay, to put out the news as much as possible. You talked about AJ Brown at the fucking combine. The Eagles should fucking be like, if you try to pressure us, we're just gonna fucking we're gonna get an investigation going for illegal tampering, and then we're gonna fuck you over for picks. How about that? That's what I would fucking do, honestly. Guy says Mike V is no longer a head coach of the Pats. Do the Pats even still trade for AJ? I don't think. If he's not, I don't know. Things might change if he's not there. A lot of things might change if he's not there. So you could be right. The Williams says it would be doomsday for everyone. Offensive they face. Rob says maybe more 2 tight end sets with Stowers and Goddard. Definitely want to see more Barkley, Bigsby in the backfield at the same time. Also, yeah, no, Bigsby has to be used this year. I mean, I want to see if they're going to utilize a fullback. I mean, the Carson Steele kid, I'm actually pretty excited for. He's a nice thumper in the backfield. He played in a couple preseason games for KC. Then he played in a few games last year. I think 1 or 2 games last year. But I like Carson Steele a lot. If they implement a fullback, I think Carson Steele would be nice. But Bigsby, this is his last year. The Eagles, I don't know. Barkley's got at least 2 years left, right? So, I mean, Bigsby, if he does pretty damn good, man, I mean, it'd be hard not to resign him, because then you'd say, hey, we want to keep Bigsby in case Barkley does leave in a couple years, then fuck it, keep Bigsby here long term. I just don't know if they're going to do that, though. You know what I mean? Tiffany says AJ Brown has to feel some type of way. He's not getting his worth to go to. No, he's not. He thinks the grass is greener on the other side, dude. He's on the look. If he was on a shitty team, look. When you see a player disgruntled as much as he's been, I would say, okay, I get it. He's on the Browns. He's on the fucking Raiders. I get it. But what the fuck are you complaining? You're acting as if you're the only person that went through the shit you went through last year. I mean, it's pretty fucking selfish, but at the same time, there's got to be more to this story. So is it Jalen Hurts or is it Nick Sirianni? Because I think it's only one of those two. If the players are so fucking excited to be in this offense and Like they're seeing what even Jordan Davis was talking about the offense. Like Mannion is showing us stuff offensively that as a defensive player, he's saying that Mannion is showing things offensively that they were beat by last year. You know what I mean? So that's a really good sign. But why is he not, and why would AJ Brown not embrace this opportunity with this new OC? Like everyone else is embracing it. You know what I mean? That's what I really don't want to get. That's what I don't get. He goes to Joey, don't know if this is a dumbasses realize it, but both Dak and Carter would have been legally arrested for spitting in a public area in Philly, even with being at the state. Oh, probably. I mean, that's yeah. You'd be going to fucking jail for that. I mean, spitting on somebody is like spitting on somebody is really an offense. So that's no fucking joke. Don says, Joey, if I'm Howie, I straight up tell the Patriots you got to pay to play and hang up the phone if they don't want to give us at least the first at 28 and a second at 28. I mean, they got to get something. It's got to be something. You know what I mean? The 28 first round pick, I don't think he wants that pick. The Patriots are saying, okay, the Patriots don't want to give. They think they're going to be good the next year, which isn't going to happen. But I ain't doing that shit. So what else? What else do they have for us? Really? I mean, it really it's been a few things. You know who I'm really excited for? I'm really excited for. That Daquan Wright kid, that undrafted free agent tight end. He's another one. I really want to see this Cole Payton at quarterback too. I kind of want to see him. Andy Dalton threw a pick 6 yesterday already. He's fucking horrible. I mean, he's a fucking vet, but he's horrible. I mean, he's going to be the number 2 quarterback. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. We'll see, but. Says it could actually be considered assault after COVID. Oh yeah, I bet. Oh, I bet, dude. Now, especially now, yeah, it's probably worse. Probably fucking worse as of right now. He said, I feel like AJ started feeling some type of way when Saquon Barkley got here, and I truly believe that. Like in a bad way? I don't think so. Well, yeah, I mean, look, Barkley had a 2,000-yard season. Okay, so he's taking away from Devontae Smith. He's taking away from AJ Brown. Like, I get that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's going to happen when you have one of those seasons like that. But Devontae Smith don't give a fuck about his own statistics. Yeah, he wants to hit 1,000 yards, but Devontae Smith don't care about his own statistics. Jalen Hurts don't care about his own statistics. I don't care about his statistics. Oh, what does Jalen Hurts need to get next year? I mean, I don't care. I mean, look, I hope he hits over 3,500 yards. I hope he can hit close to 4,000 yards. They'll be more aggressive with the offense next year, which would be great. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the cookie crumbles with that. But those are Nick Saban guys. Devontae Smith is a Nick Saban type player. Okay, Jalen Hurts is a Nick Saban type player. Those fucking guys don't care about statistics. They care about wins, W's in the win column, and that's really it. Baby, get up, baby, give it up. That first round pick for the Patriots. I farted hardcore. Says, I'm a Patriots fan, but I enjoy your show and I think AJ is worth the 27 first. I appreciate your honesty. I mean, I think you have to. If I was another team, I would have to give up a first. Like, I mean, I would pray that they don't. If I was trading for AJ Brown, I would pray that, you don't trade a first. But I mean, you're desperate for a wide receiver 1. You don't even have that. And they're just, we could just go sign Stephon Diggs. I'm like, go ahead and sign Stephon Diggs. No one cares about fucking Stephon Diggs. Nobody fucking cares. I appreciate the honesty, though. Ron says, we're better off keeping Tanner so we have solid backup at the point. Joey could get a decent pick trade, but be worth it when we only have Dalton and other QB we drafted. Yeah. That Cole Payton kid. I mean, Tanner might be on the trade block too. I don't know. If apparently he was supposed to go to the Jets. I don't know if the Eagles offer this. They want the second round pick, I guess, and they the Jets maybe have backed out of it because the Jets were apparently looking for like a mid tier type quarterback. They weren't going to draft another one, and they weren't going to pay a high free agent fucking quarterback veteran or something like that. So they want to go in a different direction. You know. Who's this guy, dude? Who's this Polo Joe, dude? Are you fucking miserable, bro? And I know who you are too because you go and I see you in the comment sections and like you like spam the comments in a lot of videos I make, and you're pretty fucking mean to people. So you're gonna be put in timeout because you're a douche. So yeah, you need to go. I timed you out for the day, so I timed you out for the day. Yeah, don't be calling people that, bro. It's free speech here, but you know, he needs to go. And this is a subscriber only fucking stream too. On top of it, so tells you. The Blinders says this year will be interesting with this whole team and new OC. I believe this OC will be better than last year. Well, I think anything will be better than last year. I think it will be better. You know, so I feel good about it. I feel very, very good about it. Yo, you guys see Reek Woolen, man. I mean, when you see Reek Woolen up close, man, it's 6'4". I mean, he is crazy, dude. Reek Woolen is a friggin' beast, man. I can't wait to see him play. I can't. I know Vic likes him. I don't know what his wingspan. I know he's got like abnormally long fucking arms. He's got that 4.3 speed at 6'4". I mean, just such a great combination. Like, God, I would love to fucking keep him after this year. I would really like to. I know it's probably not gonna fucking happen, but I would love to keep him after this year. Fucking great. Yeah, he's got 2 accounts. What a loser. What a fucking loser. Like, oh, good. I like how like he takes both of his accounts. He's like, oh, Hurts sucks. Oh, I agree, and tags him like fucking loser. What a fucking loser. Oh my god. Like, I don't mind football talk, but you're calling people the R word. I mean, can't even say it now. It's ridiculous, but you know what I mean. It's like what the fuck's your problem, dude? Crazy. AJ the Diva needs stats. The only way to do is to go on to crap teams and be the best. Yeah, I mean that's like if he goes to the Browns, he'll get his Pro Bowls. He'll get his Pro Bowls. He'll get his 80 catches. He'll get his Pro Bowls, and he'll never be in the playoffs. And if that's all you fucking, I mean, he could have had 11. He could have had over 1,100 yards this year if he stayed fucking healthy. He's been, I mean, besides like 24 where he missed the game, he missed like a combination of 4 games the last 4 to 5 games the last couple years. Brown says Hurts had a different OC like every year. Does what he can. He'll bounce back and go off the seats. Hopefully, if Mannion does good, we keep him at OC so Hurts doesn't have to go through the same bullshit. Well, yeah. I mean, we're expecting Mannion to. I'm telling you right now, dude. If Mannion gets offered a head coaching job, Nick's got to go. Or they got to throw a bunch of money at him or something. I don't care what happens, but yeah, Slay said Wold is a beast. Yeah. Lord says, oh yeah, Wold clears 24 Slay easy. 24 Slay was clutch though. I give him that though. Oh yeah. I mean, look, like Reek Woolen has been through some stuff too. I mean, Reek Woolen was a starter at one point with when they drafted Devin Weatherspoon. And then one of our corners, I forgot his fucking name just now, went over there, pretty much took Woolen's job. I forgot his fucking name. Who's the ex-Eagle corner that we had that went over there and took Woolen's job? Took his job, and then I think one of them got hurt, and then Woolen came back in and he played really good by the end of the year. So you got a Super Bowl caliber corner right now. And Vic Fangio even said they looked at him last year. Okay, so now we're getting news. We got news from Vic Fangio a couple days ago or yesterday that they looked at Riq Woolen last year, probably at the trade deadline or the offseason program, because they knew that they were screwed with Ringo and then Adoree Jackson. Yeah, Josh Jobe. Thanks, guys. Chris, Shaboy, and Veronka. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Josh Jobe. Josh Jobe went over there and took Woolen's job pretty much. So the Williams says, or if he did give up on the other routes. Yeah, I mean, there was times. I mean, we've seen it. The Chargers. I remember, dude, the Chargers game. What was it? The Chargers game. Jalen Hurts had a fucking. That ball was in his fucking chest, in his hands, and he completely fucking dropped it. You know, like AJ Brown. Like, I get all of what he's been saying the entire year of the offense, but I mean, there's a point where you just have to just shut up. I mean, we know, like we understand it, but he wears his heart on his sleeve. But that last game, that playoff game, kind of just said it all, man. It really did. If AJ Brown like won that playoff game by himself and just made those catches and like he showed up, I mean, we'd be cheering for him. But when he did that, and obviously when he did that, Nick Sirianni didn't help the situation either. Going up in his face, like, yeah, that's gonna help, you know. That shit's never gonna help. Because the AJ not inviting Hurts to his wedding is a real sign Hurts stood by, and since he was drafted, I don't know if that's true. Is the news actually he wasn't invited, or is that just spinned in a different way? Because if he wasn't invited, then then that shows right there. But I remember some random people have been going, some random like TMZ reporters have been going up to Hurts when they see him in public. Oh, you weren't at AJ Brown's wedding, and he just ignores it. You know what I mean? So I don't think he was at the. I don't think Jalen Hurts was at the engagement last year either. I don't even think he was at the engagement party last year. No, I don't think so. So I'm not. He said him and AJ are good, but maybe they're good to a point where, we're good, but we don't want to play with each other anymore. I don't know. Jim said, "I hope we can keep Mannion for more than just the." I think so. I hope so. You know what I mean? I really hope so. We'll see how it goes though. Let's see. Tiffany said Jalen threw AJ the ball 50 yards straight down the middle, and he stopped running. Yeah, there was that one. There was two others as well. Chris says our O line isn't old. Lane is 35. That's it. Dickerson, Jurgens, Steen, and Mulatto all young. Yeah. Like, look, Markel Bell took over. Markel Bell, the tackle from Miami, he took over for Lane Johnson because Lane Johnson doesn't have to be at OTAs, bro. Like, Lane Johnson does not have to be at OTAs. And that's perfectly fine. I know Jalen Carter wasn't there for a specific reason. Tavian Wicks wasn't at the second OTA's practice either, but somebody told me I think there was a death or something. I think there was a funeral or something he had to go to apparently. You know, so Markel Bell took over for Lane Johnson at OTAs, and I'm guessing they're going to try to force him into that right guard position in front of Steen. I mean, he's got to play. I mean, I don't know if Lane Johnson's going to retire after this year. He said it's going to be his last year, but you never know. I think he can still play for another 2 to 3 years. I really do. He's still one of the best. He's still the best right tackle in football. Okay, Brian Baldy is the main reason why he's back. Brian Baldy's like, you got to play, dude. You're still one. I mean, Lane Johnson hasn't dropped in production at all. He hasn't dropped. The only issue we have with Lane is he gets these little tiny like ankle, like little tiny injuries that keep him out for a few weeks, and that's really it. You know. Ron said, I know safety is a concern, but with our cornerbacks, probably won't even matter. Makuba for his rookie year till he got injured. He was already solid. I hope Epps will be good for us too. In base, we have Coop. We need, yeah, we need another. They need more depth at that position. But I mean, look, if you want to get the kid from fucking Delpit from the Browns, they could do that. But yet, I don't know. Like we talk about Myles Garrett and all these guys, but giving up draft capital is probably one of the biggest reasons why, like, I don't know if they're gonna give anything up. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're actually gonna do that, you know? So oh, he did go the engagement. Okay, so he did. I didn't see a picture of him from it. Maybe I just missed it. All right, so he did. All right. Let's see. Shaboy says Joe gave straight quitter and crybaby vibes to the playoff game. I feel like that was Nick's frustration coming out. I mean, Nick and Jalen are not being let go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like something was said like after the season was over, like there must have been some type of plan on what they were trying to do. And obviously they weren't going to try to get rid of AJ Brown. But why has AJ Brown has he been not only has he been quiet this entire offseason because he wants to be on good behavior, not fuck up any type of trade that goes down. Like we're gonna find out if AJ gets traded, everything's gonna be fucking said, and we're gonna find out the truth. Like we're gonna find out like on why. Like what the problem was. Like he probably won't straight up say it, but he'll kind of signal like the direction where that conversation's gonna go. We got spoiled, yeah. Yeah, Jalen had ceremonies and award assemblies to go to throughout the. Yeah, I know he's busy. I'm not shitting on that at all. I know he's busy. You know, we got 154 people to chat. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. It helps out tremendously. Thank you so much. Go to the pinned comment section. Grab a membership, guys. We're chugging along with memberships. I am building on them. That's why I'm pushing on them so much. So definitely go grab a membership in the pinned comment if you guys have not. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, it says all I asked was to make sense. He could do everything they say he can't. Lane is so good, replacing him will be a drop. Yeah, of course it will. It will, you know. It will be a drop, but it is what it is, man. It's gonna happen within whether it's after this year or maybe another year. I would say Lane's got a good 2 to 3 years left, you know. Chris says, I love M. Morris taking over for Dickerson in 28. Lampkin will take over for Jurgens in 28. Bell will take over for Lane 27, 28. Cam Williams will beat out Steen at right guard this season. Cam Williams got a long road, I think, because he was hurt a lot of the year last year. He came back. Yeah, maybe. Cam Williams was supposed to be an early pick, and then he had some injuries under his belt. He was supposed to be an earlier pick in that draft a couple years ago or last year or something like that. Yeah, the Morris kid, the Micah Morris kid is an interesting one. He's another kid that I like too. So, you know, these guys have to get through this camp and see what we can get out of some of these guys, and we'll see what happens. Lampkin, I don't know what's going to happen with him because he was more of a Jeff Stoutland project. Not sure if they're even doing much with him already, you know, but we'll see how it goes. Ty Becton's still out there. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is with not bringing him back. I don't know what the issue is. I mean, it's not like, you know, if he was like older and he was, you know, like he's young. He's like what, 25? Kai Becton, like I don't know why they don't bring him back. I don't know. I honestly don't know. People sleep on Epps and Michael Carter. Well, Michael Carter hasn't really played much safety. He did with the Jets, like very little. So they're going to try him out at safety. I mean, within a few weeks, Fangio's going to say, okay, we need to go get somebody. And Marcus Epps is reliable. Sorry, not reliable. Marcus Epps is a solid safety. And I think you have to give that Wisniewski kid that we drafted in the 6th, 7th round a chance, too. That kid at 6'3", 6'4", 230 something pounds. He's a big safety. He's a big in-the-box safety, disruptive in the backfield. He's a TFL machine. They remind him of Reed Blankenship in his play, just at a bigger size. I don't know if they're looking for some big top talent at safety next to Makuba. Makuba looked really good at OTAs. He's healthy. Like someone said earlier in the chat, he was looking good. He was looking solid, which he was middle of the season. he looked fine until the Eagles couldn't put more points on the board, choking that 21-0 fucking lead, and the defense had to keep everybody out. So Fangio had to keep all his starters in the game, and then Sidney Brown broke his fucking fibula, and we lost him the rest of the year. The only bad thing about Makuba right now is that he lost the rest of the fucking year. But he was actually playing really well, So, Marcus Epps, his health is just really the main concern with him. So there'll be an open competition there. It's not. Look, at least we're not having an open competition at Suck and CB2 again this year. I mean, that's what I'm really happy about with that situation. He says, all we do is fans support our team and stand with them, win or lose or tie, hold everyone accountable. Trust me. If someone deserves shit, I give them shit. When someone deserves praise, I give them praise. And I might be wrong. I might be right. Maybe I'm giving bad criticism about somebody. Who knows? Gorby, what's going on, buddy? I hate the London game. I fucking hate it. I hate it as I'm selfish on it because I don't want to stream at 9 in the morning, but that's just me from a streaming standpoint. But I don't like international games. I can't fucking stand it. I cannot stand it. AJ broke our hearts like Frito in Godfather 2. Yeah, it's unfortunate. What do you think of Markel Bell? Not the biggest fan. I mean, yeah, it's at 6. What he's like? What is he like? 6'7", like 340 something pounds. He's got 36-inch arms. Metrics off the chart. Athleticism off the chart. They just got to get his tech. They just have to get his. They just got to work on some of his technical stuff when it comes to taking his talent to the NFL. It's actually a really good pick, but it doesn't make it a good pick right now. I think within another year it will become a really good pick. But he is learning right now. They're going to play a shit ton of him in preseason. You got to remember, when they play somebody in preseason for a long amount of time, like when they put somebody out there for 4 quarters, it means they're pushing them to play better. That means they want them to make the fucking roster. That's what it tells me when they keep a player in a preseason game for like long amount of fucking time. So. Chris says, I would honestly love to see Markel Bell at right guard. I think he'll be. Well, that's where I think he's going. I think they're going to treat him just like Becton. I think they're going to put him at right guard. They're going to play next to Lane, learn from Lane, be under his wing, and then get his opportunity either staying at right guard next year. This is Tyler Steen's last year of his contract, too. The Eagles aren't re-signing him. And he might get paid a little bit. He might get a nice little contract because he has started for the Eagles and he's been pretty solid. So, the Eagles aren't paying Eagles are not paying him. They went after a tackle that could play guard and tackle, and went after a couple guards, an undrafted guard from Georgia that had too many concussions, hasn't really started too many games. I forgot the kid's name. But my top what's it called? Undrafted free agents is the kid from Alabama, the linebacker, that I think will have a big opportunity because Jahad Campbell's going to be missing some time till middle August with the shoulder stuff. And the Daquan Wright kid I really do like a lot. So that's another one there. So we'll see. This is Joe. You always talk true from the heart like Philly Fire does. Talk is true. Yeah, dude. That's why me and Philly work together really well, I mean, we're really good friends off stream and stuff. We talk about other shit that goes on, but it's got to be straight from the heart. Then what the fuck are you doing? If talking from the heart is unprofessional and it's too much and it doesn't get me anywhere and it doesn't get me bigger numbers, I really don't fucking care because this is all I can really be. And if I'm not me, then I can't act like something else. Ron says, Joey, My birthday is on Thanksgiving this year, so I'm hoping we get the W against Dallas so we can eat good as a family, plus have a good win my birthday. Hey, dude. Just remind me, dude. Just remind me it's your birthday on that day, dude. I hope you have a good birthday. That should be a good fucking day, hopefully. Martin Man says, I love the London game from a personal point of view. I managed to get tickets, but I'd be pissed if I was somebody just attended the games. Yeah. Look, I mean, it's good for people that if people want to go there to go see what a game is like over there or whatever, or people that are there that see a game for the first time. I'm always in love for that. It's just from the standpoint of like, I want it to be like a 1 o'clock game instead of like an early morning game in the US. I mean, that's really all it comes down to. You know what I mean? Williams says Becton played well with Lane at guard. I'd rather have him over Steen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. They're not signing Becton for a reason. I think they feel good. If they're not signing Becton, it means they're feeling good about Markel Bell and how he's going to turn out. Chris says, I turn 56 tomorrow. Damn, dude. Well, not damn in a bad way. Damn in a good way. Hope you have a good day tomorrow, dude. Just, yeah, have a few drinks, chill out. Yeah, I got you, Rylan. Of course. Of course. Joey, all the players are out bowling. Eagles just post. Oh yeah, they did go bowling. I think I saw that. I think I saw that. Yeah, what else did we see? We saw some good things. We saw some pretty good stuff. Yeah, Makuba looks good. Makuba looks good. You know? Devontae Smith. Here's Makai Lemon. Too fast, baby. Woo! Too fast. Or so that I saw a post about Tottenham FC. They're investigating their pitch field. Their players have been getting loads of bad injuries. We need O-line backups. Yeah, well, we're hopefully going to have some this year. I mean, we got to have some guys work out. I feel good about going to the season offensive line-wise. I think Steen's going to be more healthy. So we'll see. Mentally, I feel 30. Physically, 56. Yeah, I'm starting to get to that point too, and I'm only fucking 35. I feel like Cam was so bad injured last year, it just looked like Steen was bad. Well, no, I mean, we got the truth from Cam. Cam said he was hurt during the 24 playoffs with a like herniated disc and like a bunch of other shit that was messed up with his back. And he did nothing to it. And then he went to this year and he was still injured. Apparently, I don't know, you know. The Shade said I saw the receivers running whip routes. Yeah, I mean they're doing some good shit out there. So they're looking really friggin' good. They're looking really good. Hurts. I think this is the one to Barkley, right? The dump off to Barkley, I think. That was the handoff, yeah. Joy, are you giving the wrenches to people? Yeah, I am. Yeah. I am. I played golf with 2 bully discs, herniated disc, spinal stenosis, and arthritis. Fucking Christ, dude. Dude, just enjoy life, man. Enjoy fucking life. And golf is fine. Dan says mentally 21, physically 95. Actually 57, damn. Oldies in here, huh? I always wanted to check out. I never really check it out. I always want to check how many people, because there's analytics for like people of age that watch channels and stuff like that. 5'11", 200. That's pretty good. They said the Eagles have the deepest wide receiver room in the NFL. It's pretty deep. I mean, it's probably the best we've had, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? We just need to see how this offense is going to play out. Like Dontavian Wicks, I feel good about Dontavian Wicks. I really do. Like, I feel like on a new team now with better talent, better fucking talent around him, better quarterback, better running back, just better everything. I remember. Did you guys hear about the Josh Jacobs stuff? I don't know if you guys heard about that. Hold on, I'll take my hoodie off. Hold on. The Josh Jacobs stuff. He got arrested. He got arrested. 5 charges. All right. Fucking sweating, dude. Sweating day today. Yeah, he got charged for strangulation and like, like crazy shit, dude. So everyone was like, "Hey, maybe the Eagles will, I don't know how you guys feel about Will Shipley. I don't know how. I mean, Tank Bigsby. I know we're all big fans. Will Shipley, in my opinion, it just hasn't worked out for me. I don't know. Unless we have, I think in open space as a dual threat, he's looked a lot better. But that was like the Steelers game. There was a couple games last year where he actually looked good in open space, or 2 years ago, I forgot. But honestly, like as a runner, he's very average. I don't know how to really feel about him. To be honest. Williams says Jacobs is an idiot. Yeah. I seen something today about Jacobs got released from jail, but the investigation still ongoing. Yeah, it's something's gonna happen. Yeah, I saw that the charges were there was. I don't think there's any charges yet. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't even want to say anything that's wrong. So, today's the fans don't realize that this is the most rest the Eagles have in about 3 years. Yeah, I mean it's true because I mean they probably would have had more fucking. They probably would have had more rest if they didn't make the playoffs this year. You know what I mean? So you got knocked out. You get knocked out in the first fucking round. I mean, yeah, that's what happens. You know. Tony says, Chris, I play golf with 11 crunch. Oh my god, you guys are fucking. I'm getting nervous. Getting old. I'm getting nervous now. Getting nervous. See, Shipley can get shipped out. Funny, funny. Bridgie says, all my life I hated the way the Yankees won. If Howie trades for Myles Garrett, it will be hard to root. Oh, sorry, let me change screen. Says all my life I hated the way the Yankees won. If Howie trades for Myles Garrett, it will be hard to root for a team for mercenaries over homegrown talent. However, I guess I will have to adapt. Yeah, I mean it's one of those things where you make a trade. Like I mean, if they ended up getting Myles Garrett, and this is an Albert Breer, I think if we kind of go to it, um, if we kind of go to it, trying to find it. Maybe I didn't save it. I might have not saved it. I don't know. I might have not saved it at all. Yeah, I know Cleveland radio. I know Albert Breer, I think, called in. Albert Breer called in and said that the Eagles are a team to watch, but I think the Eagles have always had interest in Myles Garrett the last few years. But every time, Myles Garrett, I mean, like when he got paid the $40 million a year, like he could have went somewhere else, and he picked the $40 million a year over that. I mean, how can he not? As the highest, or what was he, the number one high? I think the highest paid edge rusher in the league. I mean, I think someone else is getting paid more than him. I don't know. Jam Matter says Hollywood Brown is kick punt returner, or who you think will do that position. I really don't want these running backs playing kick returners anymore. I would really like somebody quick with good vision down there. I can't stand Michael Clay with the fucking running backs that kick returns. I don't know. For me, I just fucking hate it. Punt return, there's no Dotson obviously anymore. Britton Covey, I'm guessing he's still here. He's another one that he's just at 180 pounds, man. It's tough for him to take that one big hit, and he's out. I really like Covey was like a Covey was a specialist coming from college from Utah because he played every fucking position on the offense. He's played running back. He's played every wide receiver fucking position. He's played tight. He's been everywhere for Utah when he played over there. He says, "Call me crazy right now. I'm not sold on Lemon right now," and that's fine to say that. There's nothing wrong saying that. Like when we drafted Lemon, honestly, it was more when we drafted Lemon. It was more positivity than I seen negative. To be honest, I was only shocked on it because they actually drafted a receiver the first round. I was thinking they were going to try to get that kid from Oregon, safety from Oregon. That's what I thought they were going to do. And the Neil McWarren that we didn't know he was going to go in the second round, but they were right there. And I figured, okay, why are they trading up? Okay, they're trading up for some reason. They're trading up 3 spots. But yeah, I think Boston Scott retired. I think he retired not long ago. But I mean, from a standpoint, I mean, he's the best in this draft. He's the best receiver in open space. He's a top 15. He was a top 15 prospect. He's the 8th best player of this draft that we just had. Um, is coming towards a guy that plays physical, and a lot of people have compared him to the Panthers Ravens receiver. What's his fucking name? He just catches the traffic really well. He's not one of those receivers that's a one trick pony deep threat. I mean, he can catch almost anything. Can catch in traffic, athletic ability off the charts. He's the number one. I think, in my opinion, the best receiver in open space. Um, it's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna get nuts, dude. I think you're really gonna like him. I think a lot of people are not on board with him because I think everyone is still digesting this AJ Brown stuff, and they just feel like this team is taking a step back, which I don't think they are. I mean, we're gonna have AJ for one more year. That's it. So everyone's acting like he was gonna be here for another 4 years. It was never gonna happen, regardless. You know, Brown says he won't be no Jalen Rager. That's for sure. How he learned from that. Done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because he came from. No, people need to relax about because he got drafted from USC. People need to chill on that. People need to chill on that. Okay, like Aguilar wasn't a first round talent, so we know that he wasn't a first round talent. Aguilar was pretty much like a second round talent. He was almost he was a late second round receiver at that point, until we found out, about the drops and he was dropping every fucking thing. He had one good year with the Eagles, kind of went back to his old ways in 18. And then he went to the Ravens and had a monster year on a 1-year deal. And then he went to the Patriots for a couple years. I mean, so you know, he's still playing in the league. He's still playing, so Chris says Bigsby was supposed to be kick returner, and we saw how that. Yeah, it didn't work out well. Like, remember where like our offense couldn't move the fucking ball. Either we couldn't move the ball past the 50 from our own 20-yard line, or within our own fucking 5, or it took us 16, 18 fucking plays just to get past the fucking 50-yard line, and then get a penalty that fucks us in field goal range. You know what I mean? When they put Bigsby they brought him, they traded for Bigsby and they weren't using him. They're like, oh, we're gonna use. He's going to be more of a returner. I'm like, okay, like this kid could do so much more. And they brought him in, and remember, like he muffed how many kick returns or punts? I remember. Remember they put in the other running back. They put in the other running back that we signed that 1 year. Remember they threw him in the game because we were muffing so many of those damn kick returns. They put him in, then he muffed the kick return. I mean, it's fucking crazy, dude. It's crazy. It's friggin' nuts, man. I'm trying to find. I guess I didn't fucking save it. I guess I saw it. I don't think. Here's Uar Bernard, man. Can't wait for Uar Bernard, bro. He's learning, dude. He's just learning. Just learning. He's got to get, like, he's getting molded, right? He's just getting molded right now. I mean, that's all it's, he's just, you know, Clint Hurtt is going to be the DC for this team. I'm telling you, Clint Hurtt, the first preseason game that we have, they're throwing Uar Bernard in there for 4 fucking quarters. They are going to fucking play. They are going to play the shit out of him. They are going to play him like crazy this year. That's for sure. Yeah, Steve Smith. Yeah. I've been hearing a lot of Steve Smith similarities with Mekhi Lemon. Chris says Bigsby muffed like 3 kickoff his first game. Yeah, it sucks. But what Bigsby did during the season when Barkley had to come out of a game, or, you know, he had to take a rest, or like that 2nd and 30, 31, or 2nd and 28 against the Giants, what he did in that fucking game. I mean, it was fantastic. Every time he got into a game, he was productive. He gets you those really tough yards on 1st and 2nd down. He could turn on a dime and maintain his speed. He loves physicality. He'll get it. He'll give it. I mean, Bigsby is fucking great, man. Bigsby is the fucking truth. I want to keep him after this year. I really do. Ryland says, Nick will have... Ooh, let me put that up again. Nick will have nothing to do with the play calling when we have 2 new coaches who should be way better than KP Manning, going to do better in OC, and we have a really good passing game coordinator. Yeah, speaking of the passing game coordinator, and I've talked about this a million times, I get excited about this, okay? Because, oh my God. I'm so like, why am I forgetting fucking names? I'm looking for his name because I get so fucking mad when I forget names. Yeah, Josh Grizzard, right? Josh Grizzard was the coordinator for Tampa Bay last year. They were one of the hottest teams early in the season. Okay, hottest teams early. They got hit with a shit ton of injuries, and their season pretty much folded. But as a passing game coordinator in 24, I think the Buccaneers led in 24. The Buccaneers led in 3rd down conversions at 50.9%, which is pretty fucking good. Okay, he knows wide receiver concepts. He knows route combinations. Like, you actually have a guy that, if you need him to call plays, God forbid, he could call plays. Like, Nick should even be 2nd in line, 3rd in line to call fucking plays this year, especially since you know what happened fucking last year. You were never able to give play calling to somebody else that was capable. Now you actually have some assistants that can help Mannion and his game plan, and, you know, get some things rolling. Yeah, somebody mentioned you know, the thing I'm confused about, I know Chris mentioned it, I think he deleted it, but another thing too is the Bowling Green coordinator that we had, the Bowling Green quarterback coach that we had last year. He's training Jalen Hurts this offseason. Like, why didn't they keep him? You know, why is that Parks Frazier guy the new quarterback coach? I mean, Parks Frazier, he's actually has a lot of experience in being on different, adapting quarterbacks to different schemes. He's done that for a few players in the league in his career the last few years. With Parks Frazier, and he worked with Nick Sirianni when he was with the Colts as well, so it makes sense why he's here. But the Bowling Green coordinator, the quarterback coach that we had last year, I mean, not Nussmeier. Nussmeier was 24. The new guy last year, not Nussmeier. Nussmeier was Kellen Moore's guy from Dallas. Somebody give me a name. I know somebody knows it. I'm forgetting names like there's no tomorrow. But he had a lot he trained with Jalen Hurts. I'm like, why didn't you, if he's got a close relationship with this fucking guy, like, why wasn't he rehired as the fucking quarterback coach? I don't know. Makes no sense to me. Why you're trying to change your offensive scheme. That's fine. But when it comes to the quarterback spot, Yeah, Scott Loeffler. Thank you, T Puff. Yeah, Scott Loeffler. Why they got rid of him, I don't know. I still kind of question that. Williams says, I guess it has to do with the offensive. Yeah, I mean, Mannion probably made that decision. I think the only positions that I think Nick's only decisions that he made this offseason was obviously coordinator, and Michael Clay was hired like fucking really quick. Like, why is like I don't know. Michael Clay was hired so damn fast. He's still fucking here. Um, who else did he hire? He hired one more. Oh yeah, he kept the running back coach. He kept the running back coach. I think that's what happened. Yeah, Gene says there are other teams that juggle running backs as much as the Birds do. Barkley is an old veteran at 3 years. Yeah, they didn't do enough of it. They didn't do enough of it. Like Will Shipley probably had more snaps than fucking Bigsby did on second and third and fucking 20 and like you know what I mean? Like fourth down, third and 20, they got Shipley on a fucking inside zone. It's like fucking stupid. Ron says Akers' son should give him a competition. I'm setting with Man as the punter. Yeah, Man would be good. I mean, Akers is another. I don't know why they brought him in there. Is like, is his father like doing? Is he like just getting a try? Is Akers just at camp just so he gets some attention to the rest of the league? Maybe. I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, I would like him to try to kick. That would be great. It's just too many bleeping assistant coaches for every position is ridiculous. Well, no, I mean it's normal. I don't think it's. You're gonna have assistant. I mean, linebacker coaches have like two assistants. You know what I mean? So there's assistants at every. There's always assistants. I don't think it's any different than any other year, to be honest with you. Then he says, "Did you hear about Bernard rapping Tupac and all the players went crazy because they didn't even know he knew it?" Yeah, a Tupac song came on, and Bernard like got into his fucking. He just got into his fucking style with it during OTAs, and everybody was shocked. Like, "Oh, you know Tupac?" And he was saying every fucking word, every lyric. It was actually funny. Clint Hurst said it was nice to see like he's on a new team. He's on a team now. Like a lot of people don't know him. Obviously, he's new, and you know, he's we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see this kid drop into joint practice. I want to see them go against the Patriots in joint practice. Let me tell you something. If AJ Brown is on that fucking team at joint practice, we're going to be going to. We're not going to be at the Jefferson complex. We're going to be probably over where New England is to go do the joint practice with them. So AJ Brown is fucking there, dude. We better fuck him up in practice. I'll tell you that. Alex Hutt and Grenard going to be the 1-2 punch at edge. I'm so excited, even with or without BG in the same or without Nolan. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like Nolan got arrested for that stupid shit that happened, and then I think you're gonna be fine, honestly. Like, I feel good with AJ Brown. Sorry, AJ Brown. I feel good with Hunt on one side, Grenard on the other. I feel good about it. I'm not really worried about that too much. So I feel like everyone's gonna get everyone's gonna be very productive. If someone gets pressure, so you get pressure on the quarterback, he rolls out or rolls somewhere, someone else makes the play because of the pressure that you just gave. So the Ebiketie kid, I think everyone is fucking not saying a word about him. Ebiketie, with 2 first-round pick edge rushers in front of him, even last year, he still led the defense in pressure rate last year with less snaps and pressure rate last year, which is kind of crazy. The last 3 years, I think he has like 15 sacks. I forgot what the other statistics are, but they're fucking off the charts. Ebiketie, obviously, they're not going to pay Ebiketie because they got 2 first-round talents over there in Atlanta, so they just let him go pretty much, walk into free agency. AJ would work out best at Jacksonville. I mean, look, Jacksonville's a playoff team now. You know, they're hopefully going in the right direction, so it would be a bad team for him to go to. So, you know, see how it goes. Then he says the Eagles' defense is going to be like a wrecking roll. He said 99% of football players are dumb as a stump. In college, I tutored these prima donnas. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. This is why half of these guys are in the league. They make millions, and then they go. Then they leave football, and they either become fucking homeless, and it's happened before. They don't spend their money fucking right. They don't invest their money. They Yeah, a lot of these players that come out of the NFL either early or they retire early with a few $1,000,000 in their pocket, or that's pretty much what happens. A lot of these guys get tutored in college. That they're like, hey, I'm gonna go to the NFL, but I need my grades have they want to get their fucking degree, they want their grades up, so I get all that. Neo says Joey family calls, keep up the good work, love this live stream, blessings. Thank you so much for joining up. Appreciate it today. Ron says something tells me Smitty's going to have 1,300 plus yards and a good amount of touchdowns. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's going to be obvious. I mean, we've always wanted to see what Devontae Smith looks like as a featured part of this offense as the number one. I think Devontae Smith is embracing that and not having AJ Brown's shadow over him. Look, you're gonna have some games where there's gonna be some games where I mean, you got still like it doesn't even matter with AJ Brown here or not. I mean, this offense is still fucking lethal. They got to worry about the offensive line. Sorry, they got to worry about Saquon Barkley. They got to worry about Dallas Goedert, Eli Stowers. They got to worry about, they got to worry about the other positions. So, you got a lot. You have to, whether Hollywood Brown's on the field or Dontavian Wicks, like guys, a lot of guys get separation in this offense. So I think there's a lot to really attack with some of these defenses, so they make one mistake. I mean, the Eagles should be taking it home. So we'll see how it goes. Smitty is a walking highlight. He says Michael Clay had other interviews for a few organizations. I don't remember. I don't remember him having other. I don't remember him having other interviews. I mean, it was literally like not even a week after the season was over. I think Michael Clay was hired like pretty fucking. I mean, I'd be shocked if he already had interviews because it was pretty damn fast. It was pretty quick. You know what I mean? I mean, the Eagles special teams haven't been good since I don't even know. Like really good? Like we're talking 2014, 2014, 2015. I think 2014, 15 when you had Josh Huff and you had Darren Sproles. I think that was like the last time you were actually really good on special teams. Like really good. What's wrong with What was wrong with nothing's wrong with Dotson. What's wrong with Dotson? Nothing. Dotson got paid $14 million. The Eagles weren't paying that. He's getting $14 million a year for doing what? He hadn't done nothing the last couple of years. I mean, target wise, it's been near nothing. Dotson has been literally, he's not even the fourth option on this team when he was here. He wasn't even the fourth option. You know what I mean? So he says, I forgot Ojomo is from Nigeria too. Yeah, Ojomo's going to get paid. Like, I mean, look, if there's a chance, I mean, Ty Robinson needs to step the fuck up this year. Like, as a third round pick, I think he's a third rounder, right? Ty Robinson needs to step up. He looks more leaner this year. I mean, he looked, he barely did anything last year. He got some snaps, but he's more of a project. But hopefully with this offseason program, he looks better. You're not paying Moro Jomo. You're going to put a lot of money into Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. That contract will be coming at some point. So if this or Bernard kid could fucking work out, it would be great. It'd be great. Like he's got so much athletic ability. I mean, if he was at the combine, he would have shattered. Okay, all these other guys that were there. he would have had it in the. Dotson went to Atlanta. Dotson went to Atlanta. Ron said the season should realistically make it to the NFC Championship and maybe even Super Bowl. Honestly, that's how confident. I'm very confident too. Like the one thing I can say is it won't be as bad as last year. Like it can't get worse than what we had. I mean, with a prevent offense and your one half of fucking okay play. I mean, you got to a wild card game literally having one of the worst offenses. I mean, it's true. The talent got you so, and it's because of the talent getting you so far. And you put Sirianni and Patul on another team, they're not winning fucking 7-8 games. I mean, it's the truth. Confident with another experience, Sirianni, funky OC, and a new O line. Yeah, I know everyone's really down. Well, you got to think about it like this. Like, how do you think Brian Daboll and some of these other guys got their shot at being a coordinator? Someone gave them the opportunity. Like somebody has to start the wheel. Somebody has to start turning the wheel. You got to start taking a young guy that's a quarterback coach or a quarterback coach or somebody that has that it factor when it comes to building an offense and putting guys in the right positions to win football games. You have to give these guys a chance. You have to start that wheel. You have to start spinning that wheel, getting a guy fresh into that. Yeah, I understand that this team is so talented. Like the last thing they need right now is a new guy that's never played called before. But he coordinated that East versus West Shrine Bowl game, which was good. Okay. And I think we're gonna be in a good position. Like I don't think it's gonna be as bad as everyone thinks it is. And partially it's because of AJ Brown not being in the lineup, which I think it affects us, but it affects us in a different way because Kelmore treated the wide receivers differently. Shane Steichen treated the wide receivers differently. Sean Mannion, he stretches every bit of everyone's skill set on the team. Everybody is involved in a Sean Mannion system. Okay, West Coast especially. I mean, you get you get two tight ends involved. Short passing game, screen game, outside zone runs, a lot of motion under center. I mean, it's off the charts. Your wide receiver 3 is going to have, Lemon is going to have opportunities. Everyone's going to have an opportunity. It's not going to be an inside zone play and then you just throw it up to AJ or fucking Devontae Smith. It's not going to be like that anymore. It's not going to, it's going to be a very, trying to say it in the right words. It's going to be a route concept, very high explosive mentality, physical type offense from what was said from Sean Mannion. You know, so we'll see how it goes. Appreciate it, Tiffany. Brady, hit the like button if you guys have it. I appreciate it. I said we'll three-peat as division champs too. Yeah, maybe. I'm just worried about this year, bro. Trust me. Trust me. He says Hurts should be the OC and QB at this point. Oh, Hurts is the quarterback, but as the OC, Hurts can't make a fucking play. I think we've seen that before. You know? The 4-vert Hurts fucking play. Yeah. That was the play that Hurts pretty much said that, and that was pretty much it. You know, the coaches could have said, no, we're going to run something else. But of course, these fucking coaches were just like, yeah, sure, all right. Let's do that. We'll see how it goes, but well, other than that, I mean, I think we got everything. I think we talked about pretty much everything as of right now. What is this? Is this the Hollywood? Is this Hollywood Brown? Here's Hollywood Brown. Ass, dude. Hollywood Brown might be 28, 29 years old right now, but let me tell you, he could still beat defenses. He could still stretch out and beat everybody in front of him. Got some injuries concerns over the last couple years, but and that's really it. Hollywood Brown hasn't really had a good season since really his rookie year. I think his rookie year was his best year, I think, if I'm wrong. I think there was Louis says that wasn't there a video of Hurts rolling his eyes? Was there a video of Hurts rolling his eyes when they called for Verts second time? I think so, yeah. And there's like there was clips on the sideline where Hurts goes up to Patul while he's sitting down. He's like talking to him and like not having an argument, but you could tell like there's some frustration going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, just let Nick Foles as the OC. You call it Philly special every goal line instead of the push. Yeah, we're gonna find out if they're gonna be using the push this year, but I really hope they don't. Honestly, if it's gonna like you have a couple offensive linemen in Jurgens and Dickerson are coming off of injuries, and like the last thing you want to do is put them into the fucking ground. You know, that's the last thing you really want to happen. You know what I mean? But I hope not. Yo, Dave, what's going on, buddy? Football as well. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I think that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be it for today. We're almost at 2 hours. We're almost at 2 hours for the stream. So I don't know. Whenever the next OTAs day, if the media's there, we'll probably stream that day. But I'll have videos that are day. Some membership stuff will be coming out soon. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel for more Eagles news every day. Shakedown will be Monday, most likely, probably on Monday, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. We're gonna be doing our thing. So next day, you know, we'll be covering mini camp, you know, all of training camp. We'll be streaming a lot, doing a lot of stuff. So we almost have post June. So we'll be having some stuff will be going on soon when it comes to AJ Brown and stuff like that. So yeah, other than that, I love you all. Make sure to do the pinned comment. Go get a membership. Go get the extra content. We're going to be doing some members only live streams and stuff soon as well. So, yeah, check out the Discord, all that stuff. Link below for all of that. Or just type in Joey Shake 72 on Discord. And we have over like 280 members on Discord. We talk about everything. Any fan from the NFC East could join in that. And it's all categorized with a lot of stuff you could do in there too. So. All right, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Love you all. See you guys in the next one. Jake's what up? Flower slide. Peace out, guys. Bye. Peace.